My boyfriend wants me to let him have a date with another woman, and he doesn't think that it's weird, so I have a perfect response for him. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 3.5 years. Back in August of 2018, my boyfriend and I went to my best friend's birthday party. It was pretty small, 10 or so people. We both met this girl, a coworker of my best friend, who didn't know anyone else there. At the party, my boyfriend and her were talking quite a bit, and I was with them for a lot of the night, and we got along well. But since I was close with a lot of people there, I obviously had conversations with other people there, whereas my boyfriend and her were not close to most of the people there and therefore talked more. I was super happy that my boyfriend was being outgoing and talkative because he can be a bit asocial at parties, and didn't think anything of them talking a lot, other than, yay, he's having fun, LOL. In December of 2018, the girl reached out to my boyfriend on Instagram and asked him to meet up for lunch to catch up, and they went back and forth about saying how much they got along and how they feel like they could be really good friends, how they don't want to miss out. He showed me the first few messages, and I found it weird how expressive they were about how much they liked each other even though they were only talking for a few hours, much of the time with other people, including myself. I haven't looked at his texts, but she does text him late at night sometimes, and he never replies to her when I'm there. I don't want to cross that line, but honestly, I feel tempted to. I talked to him about it a few times, saying I'm uncomfortable about them meeting up, that it's weird. Like several months after meeting for a few hours, my best friend thinks it's weird too. It's just weird, and I'm uncomfortable. They are planning to meet up, and it just makes my heart really heavy and sad. He also told me yesterday that he told her I was uncomfortable with him and her getting along, which I felt was kinda a slap in the face because he has admitted that it's weird, but kinda put me in a bad light. Every time I bring it up, he talks about when I go out with friends in a group and a guy is there, even though I have always been 100% faithful and never been shady, and never wanted to meet up with someone I met at a party alone. He has had a past which has made it hard for me to trust him. He texted his ex asking to hang out 2 days before he asked me to be his official girlfriend. We were seeing each other exclusively for 3 months before, and also was being extremely flirty, talking about segs, thongs, etc. a few months into our relationship over text with one of his friend's ex-girlfriends. This is a whole mess, LMAO. I'm kinda all over the place. Just want to know if this is like normal, and if I should get over it. Update. Last night I broke up with him. I confronted him again about the situation, showed him the original post here, and asked to see the text messages between them, and he showed me. As I was reading the texts aloud, I felt sick to my stomach. The texts read that he thought about her weeks after meeting. Almost all the texts were paragraphs where they were flirty and witty, containing winky faces. They complimented each other a lot, not about physical attributes, but more about their personalities. He also said she would fit well in his friend group, and they had this weird conversation about being shady, and flirtatiously argued about whether it's a good thing or not. And then finally, the all-time weirdest thing was that she brought up New Year's, which is my birthday, and he told her what we did, and that's when he brought up how I'm uncomfortable and stuff. And she replied along the lines of, I understand, it's hard to know someone's intentions, and then said that I could come the next time they hang out? LOL. He denies having any bad intentions, which I sort of believe. But when you have texts like that, I don't think intent is what really matters, because he's sending out signals to the girl, and that crossed the line in our relationship. A second part which is equally important is that this situation made me realize that we weren't like that anymore. I understand relationships get to be in that comfortable stage, which is completely fine and normal, but I don't think I have romantic feelings for him anymore.